Today we're taking on a challenge that tests the limits of budgeting, surviving on just $1 for an entire day. It sounds nearly impossible in today's world, but we're going to see if it can be done. This isn't just about saving money. It's about getting creative, being resourceful, and rethinking what we truly need. We'll have to plan every single cent to cover breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The goal is to make it through the day without going over our $1 budget. Let's break down the shopping list and get started on this extreme financial experiment. For breakfast, we're starting with the most budget-friendly and filling option we could find: oatmeal. A large container of generic rolled oats costs very little, and when you break it down per serving, it's just a few cents. We managed to get a portion for about 15 cents. We're preparing it with just hot water to keep costs down, with no milk, sugar, or fruit. It's a very basic meal, but it's warm and provides the energy we need to start the day. The key here is bulk buying. A single large bag of oats can provide breakfast for weeks, making the cost per meal incredibly low. This simple bowl is our first victory in the $1 challenge. As midday approaches, it's time for lunch, and we're relying on a classic combination known for being both cheap and nutritious: rice and beans. This duo is a staple in many cultures for a reason. We bought a small portion of long-grain white rice for around 20 cents and a scoop of dried black beans for 25 cents. The beans required some planning as they needed to be soaked overnight, but this preparation is essential for a low-cost meal. We cooked the rice and beans separately with a little salt for flavor, and that's it. This meal cost us a total of 45 cents, bringing our running total for the day to 60 cents. It's a substantial meal that's packed with protein and carbohydrates, proving that you don't need a lot of money to eat something that will keep you full. For our final meal of the day, we're having a simple pasta dish. We've used the remaining 40 cents of our budget on this dinner. We found a store-brand box of spaghetti, and a single serving cost us approximately 25 cents. For the sauce, we opted for a basic can of tomato sauce, using just enough for one meal, which came out to about 15 cents. We cooked the pasta and warmed up the sauce, adding a pinch of salt we already had. There are no fancy ingredients like garlic, herbs, or cheese. This is survival at its most basic. It's a humble plate of food, but it marks the successful completion of our dinner within the strict $1 limit. And that's a wrap on our $1 day challenge. We started the day with a simple goal and a single dollar. For breakfast, we had oatmeal for 15 cents. Lunch was a hearty plate of rice and beans for 45 cents. And for dinner, we finished with pasta and tomato sauce for 40 cents. The grand total for all three meals was exactly $1. This challenge was an eye-opening experience, highlighting the difficulties many face and forcing us to be incredibly mindful of our consumption. While it wasn't a day of gourmet eating, we proved that with careful planning and simple ingredients, it is possible to eat for an entire day on just $1.